follow up now to a WESH 2 Investigates report. 3 arms of the government have settled lawsuits against a Florida company for not paying fair wages to workers.
Yeah, the total of the settlement is $13 million. As WESH 2 News investigative reporter Greg Fox explains, much of that money will go to tens of thousands of workers.
Florida-based Arise Virtual Solutions has settled 3 different lawsuits that claimed its gig worker platform treated call center agents as independent contractors and falsely advertised wages that were not paid. In short, the government says workers were shortchanged.
I definitely feel like they took advantage of us.
I feel like there's an injustice going on, and very much so.
My pay was significantly reduced.
Those are just 3 present or past local Arise workers we talked with. In the most recent settlement, the U.S. Department of Labor secured $3 million to compensate individuals, more than 22,000 workers listed in the original complaint. As part of the settlement, Arise has agreed to pay $3 million to misclassified workers. Arise is permitted to continue charging fees to use its platform as long as the money paid meets minimum wage. And minimum wage and overtime must be guaranteed during training.
Every working person is entitled to a just day's pay for a hard day's work. And when that doesn't happen, the Department of Labor will enforce our basic minimum wage laws.
I talked exclusively with Acting U.S. Labor Secretary Julie Su.
And we want to send a clear message to those workers and to those employers who make it a business practice to abuse their workers that we are not going to stand for that, and it's going to cost them if they do it.
The wage and hour settlement follows one in a federal trade commission lawsuit over the false advertising claims that has Arise paying $7 million to the FTC. And the third case involving the D.C. Attorney General settled for $3 million, putting $2 million into the pockets of workers Arise took advantage of in a misclassification scheme, according to the AG's release. Arise admits no guilt and is still operating. A spokesperson told WESH 2 Investigates, "Our stance has not changed, and we continue to respectfully disagree with the DOL's positions and allegations about our business model. And we note that this settlement is not a finding or admission of liability on Arise's behalf. This settlement preserves our ability to treat the small businesses that use the Arise platform as independent contractors." The Labor Secretary reminds us that if you make a complaint about you or someone you work with being underpaid, the government will protect you from retaliation. Greg Fox, WESH 2 News.
And as Greg said, you can file a complaint if you feel fair wages are not being paid. You can do that by going to the Department of Labor's Wage and Hour Division website or by calling the number listed for complaints.